So hello world, everyone here, and welcome to my review of Zero Card Episode 3. This episode was really good, like surprisingly really good for me. Because I felt the last episode wasn't that good, like the low pacing on this character and so on. This is the which wasn't very good. But this episode was amazing. This episode was like 10 out of 10, amazing good. Even though it was just sexes all the time pretty much, but it's kind of funny because you kept going with it. The first thing, like, okay, so the breakdown episode, right? And the first thing you have to say again then is sex jokes, fan service, like fan service, sex joke. But the thing is that he kept going with it. It was like, man, it's like a new anime. This is like watching one of those 70s his anime and stuff like that. It's just an ecchi anime completed now. But it was funnier because he kept going with it. It's really, like the premise of it was really good. Because at first they're like, oh, we hear sex lips. Oh, and then Albus is like, yeah, we question him. Oh, no. Then we see that thing. And then later we see him with the ropes, like, gonna tie him up, right? So he can't kill him when he's sleeping. And we see Zero come in like, oh, that's how you get rid of the boys. You tie them up and then you, like, use them. I see, yeah, that makes sense. He was like, no, I'm trying to, and then later on we see him, that he's sleeping, and he comes with the ropes, like, I should tie him up. But like, actually, yeah, it's fucking his. Won't kill me. But I was like, yeah, it looks like a kind of rape scene, right? So they kept going with that all the time in the whole episode. The sex slave part, and as he dresses off for the everyone, he's like, just take, yeah, he's like, okay, and it drops the clothes for that. I'm like, whoa, I see that pervy old guy, and everyone's like, it's like, what the hell's here? I'm like, oh, but are you sex slaves? Like, they kept going with it. They really committed to the sex jokes, right? And it really worked. It really worked, and it kept going with it. It's over and over again in every damn scene. Then the whole premise of the main evil guy in the episode was, oh, he has sex slaves. He has girls he's kidnapped from some village, so he's like raping them. Let's go and save them. So that even also had like sex slaves. And I see this big guy trying to also rape her, I suppose, and eat her, and one of the sex slaves earlier, right? So that was like the ongoing joke or an ongoing like evil guy, right? And also with sex slaves, so it's like constant sex slaves joke. I can't much more trust sex now in this review, but yeah. That was all about the episode, but it really was good, and the fighting was really good. But that's the first kind of joke thing, right? Was that part, and then we see the other part. Now we see the other part, them being like, okay, do we have the money? She's like, yeah, but I'm like, oh my god, you're so rich. So I love the part when the Beast Fall and like, he's like, I was gonna like rob you later. They're like, yeah, right. You're such a nice guy. You could just lie and said it was worth nothing. It was like, damn it. That was nice, and of course her serious whole issue with not understanding anything in society, right? She's like, oh, I'm just not naked, and I see the old pervert guy just like, yeah, take my robe. I don't care, and he's like, yes, and his workers are like, oh my god, it's so disgusting, and they're like, let's leave now. This kind of weird, and she doesn't get that, right? She doesn't get that. As I said, I felt that part was a little necessary. With him being all like, I mean, okay, he wants the robe. It wasn't that funny. They were just kind of, humor. They was gross. Like they commented on it, and I felt that was just over. That joke felt flat. I felt when she gave him the robe, he was like, oh yeah, the robe, and everyone's like, gross. That joke, that wasn't funny. That was just disgusting. That really felt flat. Just skip that part. That really wasn't fun at all. And like, yeah, now that really worked. It was just weird and disgusting. Especially because she didn't take anything for us. She just like, take any clothes you want for your old robe. And she was like, okay, robe, and then she left. So I was like, she at least should have used that to her advantage. That was kind of weird. So that part, yeah, it worked fine with Zero. She got drunk, of course. And the whole Zero part where she's still obsessed with food. That's a great ongoing joke that we see in the whole anime. Like, that episode wasn't that funny, but it was good when you get the apple an apple and it's fresh grown, that's so good. Let's make apple soup and have a pie. That was good, right? And you see right when he comes to this forum, it's like, we can eat it everywhere. And then she of course eats the food and he's like, oh, this bread with this thing is like the best thing ever. And like, yeah, that's great. And then we were drinking, I was like, oh, I can drink how much I want. There's a very good ongoing joke, I think, about that she's always like, oh, this food is here, getting drunk, I think that's going to be a really funny thing in Zero Card overall. That Zero is going to try to find different foods, right? And I must be super excited about the food she finds, right? And that's a good part, actually, about the anime. Just overall, really good episode. And I think that, as I mentioned, the best part, actually, to me, probably was the fight, though. The fight itself was pretty good. Like, okay, he's a quick wolf. He's a bigger, some kind of, I don't know, he's kind of saber, like albino saber tooth tiger. I don't know, it's a bit, yeah, like some bear. So just like a bigger guy, faster guy, but very bit in there. There was a really good scene. He was like, "Yeah, you're a noob. Like you haven't understood that you can always go faster and beat humans. So you can kill these girls. You can kill their whatever fathers or bosses, whatever. But you can't kill me with these newbies like whatever. So then this is a real fight now. We have extra abilities. I have fucking teach, you know." So that was really interesting, showing that the main, I guess Zero, him is the main character. The Merc is, he is a force to be reckoned with. It's a great part there as well. So overall, it's like a very good episode. Like 9 out of 10 or so. It was just so much better than the last episode had been. So I'm much more, I'm looking forward to more of this anime, right? But then I have to say that when I watched it last night, the preview of this episode gave me nothing. They were like, oh, burning here and they're fighting. So I don't know really what it's going to be about. So it might be going down, might be going up. We have to see though. I feel this anime so far has been very uneven, right? This was a great episode. Less are pretty bad, so you're going like, middle and down and up, right? So it's going like days. But obviously, if it keeps going like this, that is great. So if it keeps going upright or it keeps being at that level, that'll be the best. Because it is going upward. But it wouldn't surprise me, I have to say. Maybe I'm a little negative now. Some people say, oh, you hate everything like that. But I think that it fits this anime. It's going to go like this, probably, right? It's going to go up and down, I think. It's going to be some like this episode. It has really good ongoing jokes, but also see that they pushed a little too far there with the perverted shopkeeper. That was too much, and that lost the joke on that. That was just gross, and it wasn't actually funny, and I didn't laugh at that. I was like, this is necessary. So yeah, they kind of, I feel they don't have a fine tuning, right? And it's not like an anime is going to go on for like One Piece for like 20 years, and they're going to be like, okay, these jokes maybe a little more, this a little more, they like fine tune it. This is one season, right? And they're going to be, this is what you get, right? They have a little, I think, some issues there. But also why the episode for me falls out, right? Like it's not a 10 out of 10 because they did have that a little bit. The pacing wasn't as perfect. And some more very minor, but I think that part, especially for me, was like, this is just joke. This isn't funny. And it was weird how she left there. It's like, yeah. So I think it's gonna be more like that, right? More slight mistakes every now and then. But overall, I mean, a really good episode. Don't get me wrong. It was a bad episode. I'm just saying that I expect more of that also, right? Like a little misses here and there. And so last week we had a lot of that instead. So I think it's very hard to say how good it's gonna be. So this I still feel that this is an anime that's gonna be really enjoyable, especially if you watch it, just binge watch it, episode 1 to 20 something, episode 1 to 13, right? Just see the whole anime. So I'm probably gonna I don't know. I probably won't wait. At least one more. I usually want to do like I want to do some full reviews of like the first 3-4 episodes, like should you pick up the anime. But this anime I'm so uneven about right now that I'm gonna wait one more week and see the next week with episode 4, and after that I probably can say, okay, is it good enough? Because it feels to me that episode 4 is gonna be a bad episode, or like at least much worse than this episode was. And then I can do the full review and say, it's an okay anime, it has some ups and downs, some sort of good, some sort of bad. Overall they're kinda mediocre. That to me, maybe I'm super negative, maybe I'm just very negative, but it feels that is gonna be how it is in reality. We will see last week, so I'm looking forward to it. It's really good though, so I'm hoping that I'm wrong. But I don't think so. But we'll see next week. Have a great day, and see you next week.